Hey Leamons, welcome back to another video of mine. So today, we'll be talking about features that they should really add to Animal Jam Mobile. What gave me the idea for this video was actually a comment from Jaguars AJJ, and they said maybe why you think AJ hasn't added sending jamgrams to not only buddies. That would be a cool feature. And honestly, just hearing that kind of sparked the idea for this video, so I wanted to kind of shout them out for that reason. I thought, hey, that's true. Why can't you send jamgrams to not only buddies? And then I thought, hey, isn't there more features kind of similar to that jammers really want in the game? And I was like, well, might as well make a whole video on features they should add to Animal Jam Mobile. So that's right, today that's what we'll be talking about. I'm Leamonpuppy, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get started with the video. So, obviously, the first feature I already mentioned, sending jamgrams to not only buddies. I think it's a cool feature. Obviously, it originates from Animal Jam Classic, and I would know so because when I played Animal Jam Classic, which if you've ever seen my Classic video, you would know, I got a random jamgram from not a buddy of mine, and I was like, how did he send me a jamgram? And I started freaking out, and like, I wasn't live or anything, I was just playing on my own and just recorded it and then like edited it and then posted as a video. So no one was able to like tell me beforehand that like, oh hey, that's a thing in Classic. So I was just like freaking out, and then I realized later on from the comments that that's a thing in Classic. But honestly, I think it's cool, like being able to have the ability, but also at the same time, that could be a lot for jammers that have some sort of popularity on the game. You would get jamgrams from so many people, and that would be a little chaotic. I mean, I'm kind of glad that I don't get a spam of jamgrams when I go on Animal Jam, so as much as I think that should be a feature, I can maybe see why Animal Jam isn't making it one, but I still think it would be cool. I mean, it's only a few people that maybe wouldn't like the feature, right? The next feature is sending items through jamgrams. So this is kind of similar to the one I just talked about. Basically, it's related to jamgrams, except this time it's just sending items through it. It's a cool feature, like being able to have the ability to just send an item through jamgram. And as much as it is a cool idea and like, oh, why haven't they added that? They have in Classic. You kind of have to think like the trading system they have right now. You can basically just trade people items for free now. Like, you don't have to have an item for item. It can be for free now. So really, if they added that, it wouldn't really make sense. It's kind of making trading an item for nothing pointless. Like, that feature that they already have in trading. They might have done that on purpose so they wouldn't have to bring, like, sending items through jamgrams. But yeah, a cool concept nonetheless. The next one is add features with the masterpieces and drawing functions. So actually, I wanted to really talk about this one because so many people commented this. I actually did like a little post like, hey guys, what do you think? What features should Animal Jam add? And you guys kind of responded, and so many people said the drawing, like the masterpiece, like it just related to that, and it was all kind of similar and like the same things. They said like layers, like as if like there's only one layer really, but like most drawing things have the capability to have multiple layers, so having layers would be awesome and would really help because you could do a sketch and then you could do an on top, and you could get rid of the sketch and then you'd have your on top, and it would work out so well, guys. And then there's also the other feature of like being able to kind of like redo it, like going back more than once, because I'm pretty sure you can redo it once, but only once. What if you mess up like 2 times in a row or 3 times in a row or like a lot? Have you ever done that when you're drawing, if any of you are artists, and you just mess up a ton and you just gotta keep hitting that reverse and you're fine, you fixed it? But like with Animal Jam's capabilities, you can't do that. You only got one chance to reverse it. So if you make one mistake, you're fine. But if you make more, you're not fine. So a lot of people deal with that problem. And I think it would be a huge help if you could just go back more. I don't really see why it'd be too hard to have that possibility. Like maybe Animal Jam's purposely trying to make it simple and easy because it's a kid's game. But like honestly, I don't see why it should not be a feature. Like I just like, they really need to like add more features in the art system, because right now it's really hard to use, and I don't even know how people use it so well because it is really hard to use. There was one saying an erase button, and honestly I don't really use the masterpieces a lot. Is there not already an erase button? Am I wrong? Or I don't know. If I'm wrong, then yeah, I agree. An erase button on masterpieces, that sounds like a good feature right there. Honestly, I have no clue if that's like a thing or not. But yeah, that's it with the masterpieces. More ways to level up your pets. So I got this one. It's kind of a weird feature, but yeah, I guess it makes sense. I mean, there's not really too many ways to level up your pets, and it can take a really long time, so adding more ways to level up your pets would be kind of cool. Like, what if there was an option to, like, not only get your smoothie for yourself or hot chocolate for yourself, but to get one for your pet or something? Like, I don't know, like, there's just these little things that you could maybe do, and maybe it would level up your pet faster. Like, I'm talking about, like, when you get, like, the smoothie or the hot chocolate. Imagine if you gave it to your pet, like, maybe that would help level them up. I'm just giving ideas here. The next feature is underwater lands. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of quickly talk about this because I already kind of made a whole video on that. Underwater lands, obviously in Animal Jam Classic they have that, and a lot of people want it to come. The only flaw is that it's not very popular in Classic, so I think the same thing would just happen in mobile. And unfortunately, due to that, that could be why Animal Jam isn't gonna add it. I'm just saying. I mean, they added a whole dinosaur land, so that could be like its own thing. But underwater lands, I think it would be cool, but I don't know if they'll come or not. And then another feature was Alpha Adventures. So Alpha Adventures were on Classic, obviously, but they never actually added them to Animal Jam Mobile. And a lot of people thought that the Alpha news could have been like Alpha Adventures, and everyone was getting so hyped. And then it wasn't, but like it was still good, don't get me wrong. But yeah, Alpha Adventures would be really awesome, and I think it would like make people excited to go on Animal Jam. I think it would be pretty cool, but yeah, they haven't yet added that, and I'm not sure if they ever will, but yeah, it would be a cool feature. And then the last one's kind of weird, but it kind of is cool to think about. So someone said more possibilities when pets reach level 5, and I was kind of confused at first, but then it kind of clicked what it meant. So basically, when pets reach level 5, obviously not too much happens except you can take them on like those adventure things and they can get back like really good items, but like other than that, like not too much happens other than maybe you flex to people like, oh, it's level 5, like they're maybe worth more, but like not much happens. But with the dinosaurs, they can actually become an animal. So I think what people are saying is more possibilities, as in like, could other pets become full-fledged animals too? And that sounds cool. My boyfriend was actually just talking to me, and he was saying how a pet phantom becoming like a phantom animal to play as would be really insane. And I have to agree with that. That would be so cool. But then you don't think about those animals that have pets that already have animals. So that's where it gets kind of confusing. Like, what would they become? Like, just the animal that you could already buy? Like, it just doesn't really make any sense. I get what the person was saying with the more possibilities when pets reach level 5. But, like, also, I don't think that would really work out that well. I think it's just a dinosaur thing. But that would be cool if, like, something like phantoms could become, like, an animal, too. But I don't think it's gonna happen. I mean, it would be awesome if a rock could become a full-fledged animal. I'm just saying. I'm obviously joking, guys. But, yeah, honestly, that's all the features I really had for this video. If you have any features that are in your head or I didn't talk about, then definitely mention them down below in the comment section. I'd love to read what you have to say because, honestly, I'm just curious as to what features you guys think should be added to Animal Jam. But with that, that's the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been Leamonpuppy. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys all next time.